if this is like, it's kind of like, listen, it's like when you and I started together, same thing. I'm like,
We didn't know.
I don't think I'm going to get away from guests. And it's like at some point in running a business, you have to listen to the audience, the people, the sales, what is driving the revenue? I mean, if I thought people wanted, a certain type of guest every day, we would go there. This is what you guys want. You make it these. Now, don't get me wrong. When I interview housewives, that's what they want. I mean, there's a lot of things. You guys love the guests. The guests are great. Those are highly rated. But for the amount of energy that I have to put into it, these shows are like, it's like a day off for me too.
Well, you and I
no offense.
You and I are talking and making plans in 2023, but I don't know. I wonder if our audience would want to see us 5 days a week. Would they want to learn more about our lives? You and I, do deep dives, gossip. We also have some, guests. I don't know. Would that?
I don't know. There's a lot of DMs that I get that say, we know nothing about you, but you're like a mystery. You need to talk about yourself other than my fucking diet. And then, but listen, there's no ego. There's a lot of other people that are like, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about your fucking diet. We're here to hear about what happened last night when you saw Sonia Morgan at the Regency. So it's a mixed bag, Sarah. It's a mixed bag.
That's the thing, like, I love about listening back to you and me. I love that. I want to know more about, I was thinking that too. I was actually thinking to ask you this week, who's your type of guy? Like, who is David Yontif's type? I was going around, like, giving my son a bath. This seems odd. Anyway.
And you thought of me and having sex. You thought of me giving blowjobs.
It seems very strange. Anyway, I've been hanging out with my son 24/7, but I was like, God, who's David Yontif's type? Like, when he comes to LA, who do you date? Older, younger?
Listen, I have said this before, and I think I'll stand by this. Now, listen, I am, first of all, let me just say, sometimes we don't know what we want. So even though I'm a professional success and everything I touch business-wise turns to gold, sorry, I've never failed in a business. I'm like Bethenny. Sorry, I'm going to have an ego. I'm like a personal mess. So sometimes I don't know what I want. So put something in front of me. It's possibly what I want. I don't know. But if you ask me not to overthink that, my answer is always this. I will either like younger, and then, you can be at a certain place in your career that may not be successful. That's okay. If you're a little
bit of a sugar daddy. We're a little bit of, Daddy Yontif, but
I can be a sugar daddy, or we have a whole nother side of it. I would like you to be age appropriate and successful and very rich. It's A or B. So if you want to be 24 and come at me and be cute and really like older guys, I could be Daddy Yontif. Absolutely. And I date lots of younger gentlemen, and there's a whole market for that. And we can go down that road. As you know, I've kind of told you that, but listen, I'm also like, you can be, you can be age appropriate, but if you comment, listen, young and broke is cute if you're cute. Age appropriate and broke, I find personally, I find it pathetic. I'm sorry. I said it. Sorry. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's just not. It's not. I'm sorry. I mean, is Giselle dating someone broke? Is Erica Jane? I'm sorry. Add me into the horrible.
EJ is not.
I'm like, if you're age appropriate, just you gotta be successful. So there you have it. So you want to introduce me to a 52-year-old or a 43-year-old with some money and something going on over there? Sign me up. You want to introduce me to a 22-year-old that bartends at Pump? Or, Pump is Pump even open anymore? That bartends at Tom Tom and, wants a dinner and a flight and wants to fly to San Francisco on a Saturday night. Okay, let's go, baby. There you go. Young, you could be broke or age appropriate. Okay. There is your answer.
I love it. Now I know your type when you come to LA. Okay, I've been wondering that.
And my type is cute together. Sorry, I just
no, don't apologize.
I can't help it. I'm a Gemini.
This is what I love about you. You have No, I love my husband so much, but I need way more money.
I need, like, if you're age appropriate, I need money if you're age appropriate. And if not, I've been Daddy Yontef many a time. And then that's okay because you provide other things. I might provide the money and you provide other things, perhaps. So
All
there you
right.
go. Category A or B, pick one.
Love
Man, that was a diatribe. You know what? I also think it's strange. Reza did an interview recently.
Tell me, I didn't read this. Tell me. I'm so curious about them. I love Reza.
Again, like, I'm so sick of saying, like, I don't like to hear myself talk and say I was right, but I said this in the beginning and it's like, it's turning out to be true. Like, this whole thing where you see them filming and, like, there is really no spinoff show. Like, I've had Mercedes on. I love Mercedes. I love her. And I've had on Gigi. I love her. It's just like, look, I think they're trying. I think they're trying to shop a show. And
But wait a minute. I think you had said this. You feel like it's self-funded, right? Like they're funding this themselves.
I do. You know how the business, listen, I didn't even believe that Sonia Morgan and Luann de Lesseps were getting a show when that was leaked to Page Six. I mean, Lou and Sonia in New York City, it's one phone call to Page Six. I could leak something. I mean, that only takes 30 seconds. I thought that was even a pipe dream. And here it is. So no, but I really, in my heart of hearts, you want my honest opinion,
Yeah,
I believe that this is self-funded. Now, I don't know how much do you have to fund a sizzle reel, but there's no one, look, it's easy. If you and I went out to dinner and we took a picture, or we had someone filming us and we took a picture of that and said, #stay tuned. I mean, what the fuck does that mean? Do you and I have
I know anything.
Right. So, I mean, there's no network attached to this. It's a little sad. Like Reza's like, we found out when Shahs was canceled, like, well, with the rest of the world. Look, do I think, you and I have said this before, it's very hard. Jax Taylor talks about this all the time, where we're trying to get this show up. It's very hard to be on a show and have it canceled and then get another show. Yes, you can go on Dancing with the Stars if you're a way bigger name. No offense, Reza, you're not going on Dancing with the Stars. Celebrity Big Brother, maybe. You can go on those shows, Amazing Race. Like, you can go on one season, one episode, but to get another show and yours has been canceled is very hard. And you know that. You know this, Sarah.
I do know it. And it's hard to, I mean, it's very hard to change networks. It's very hard. So it's like which basically means like Bravo, right? I mean, Sonia and Luann are going to E, which is under the same umbrella, basically. But it's hard to take that Bravo show of Shah's and then get Amazon interested. It's